4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Air Force Falcons offense will have the first crack at it in this one. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in, it's Russell. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So the Stanford Cardinal offense comes out, and they'll have it for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. With the catch, it's Hall. Guys, let's take a big picture view of Stanford. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. A run for the quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Stanford. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks, big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
He makes a catch. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Run in the red zone, it's Davis. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys, those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick.
Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Stanford! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Let's talk for a second about Air Force. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. He breaks a tackle, and he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Finds a little space. Has the sticks, and he may get more. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Air Force!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, and he kicked it in here and got the long touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air, it's St. Clair. Gets it out quickly. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to Davis. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense changing the play. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Blackburn. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cardinals! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They believe they can run right here. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll try the run. Got the first down and still on his feet. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Falcon. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To throw, it's St. Clair. Got his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Buys a little time. He'll get rid of it. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Oh, he makes the catch. Snowed under by the defense.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Falcons will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes...
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
Ooh, and they almost had another one. And this defense is dialed in, man. The interception on the last possession, almost another one there. They've got a really good read on this passing game.
Quick strike complete. He's not going to get there. Stop. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the back. Pass the first down marker and still running. They'll move the chain. He gets it to the 43-yard line.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Turning it on. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. Sweet cut there. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Makes the grab. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Stanford now has it in the red zone. Might be calling a hot route. From the red zone, looking for a man. Intercepted, number 19. He'll be stopped, but not. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit.
Looking to take a shot. Brings it in down the left side. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Stanford! The punt team makes its way onto the field. Touchback? We don't want no stinking touchback. Here he comes out of his end zone. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. The give to the back. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the ground. He's got it again. Nice move to keep running. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
High the chains now on second and long. Got room to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Hey, he barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They want to run this quarterback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
Quarterback will keep it. Touchdown, Cardinal! Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Pressure coming. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling it.